guys, what's up? It's me, Cece, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you'll stay, subscribe, and become a part of the Fashionceesta family. Now today, as you guys can tell, we are doing a wear test. This is for the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation as well as the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I did pick up the shade for 530 Deep Amber for the foundation, and I picked up Honey for the concealer. As you guys know, like, I used to really love the Pro Matte foundation in this format. So I'm just going to get into the clip because I did talk a little bit while I was actually applying the foundation to give you guys my thoughts. And I will see you guys after the application process. And I like the fact that it has a pump. That's always good. Probably should have shook it up too. It's a little watery, but the Infallible foundation was extremely watery as well. Let me go ahead and stop you guys while we're ahead. I don't want anybody telling me, oh, this foundation is way too dark. I tend to like my foundations just a tad bit darker than my actual complexion because I do highlight and I do contour, and I don't want my actual complexion to get lost in, you know, my foundation. I did already prime with my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer, so that's already been done along with my brows off camera. So let me go ahead and apply this foundation, let you guys know how I feel. Okay, so what I will say is this foundation is super watery, and I know I said I wanted to be cool, but honey, I look like I'm doing blackface right now. So maybe, I mean, I guess the biggest test for me, and I'll obviously include those photos, will be to see exactly how this photographs, because if it gives me the complexion that I need, then I'm gonna just keep it. I did pick up the Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade Honey. This is what the concealer looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply it where I would normally highlight and contour. Now, one thing I am going to do is give it the same satisfaction that I give my other concealers, which is to allow the concealer to sit, so that way it gives a little bit more coverage. And from my understanding, I've seen people compare this to Tarte Shape Tape. I have not purchased Tarte Shape Tape, and this was before y'all went on the whole, oh, let's cancel Tarte joyride, but I do hear really great things about it. One of my friends, she absolutely loves it and swears by it. So we'll see what this concealer is hitting for. This doe foot applicator, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying words today, but it's a little rough. I don't know if maybe I just picked up a bad one, but this thing is hard as rocks. Compared to my complexion, this is what the foundation looks like. Like, look at me. I really do like I'm doing blackface. And I'm hoping that when I blend this out, that it matches, because if not, I'm gonna still post the video because I want y'all to see that, like, people mess up too. And then obviously showing these drugstore brands, like, come on, like, you can't have one shade and then completely jump to something completely different with a completely different undertone. Cater to us all. You guys know black women buy makeup, so, like, get with the program. Okay, now what I am noticing with this concealer, you don't have time to really play around with this. Like, you have to blend this out fast because it does dry down pretty quickly. Because I'm actually having a little bit of a hard time trying to make sure that I blend this out. But I think that the color is good. But again, the true test will be to see exactly how the foundation looks when I take my photos. Oh yeah, baby, you definitely gotta blend fast with this concealer because this shit, honey, she dries down, okay? She dries down. This foundation is so matte that I don't even feel like I need to set it. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Let me see what time it is. It's 2:33 right now, just so you guys know that I'm not BSing you guys. I'm going to do a wear test. I'm not giving this 24 hours, like absolutely not. But I'm going to give this foundation like throughout the day, try to check in through like my Snapchat. I need to run a few errands today, but I'm going to finish it up with my normal face stuff. So you guys know, setting my concealer with Airspun. I was having a brain fart, but I'm gonna set my concealer with Airspun, use my Black Radiance little contour powder palette, whatever, and I'm gonna come back to you guys once I'm done with everything and after I've taken my pictures, and kind of give you guys my thoughts before I go about my day with wearing the foundation, so that I can give you guys like an actual idea of what the foundation is looking and feeling like. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and get everything else taken care of off camera, and we will reconvene once I get everything done. See you later. Okay, so now that my face glam is done, I do have a tutorial for this look. I will have it linked up here somewhere with the cards, and it will also be in the description below, so you guys can check that out once that video goes live. And yeah, so these are my thoughts on the foundation so far. As you guys can see, I did start my foundation. I want to say it was at like 2:32 if I'm not mistaken. So I took a moment, went to film this glam, and now I'm back, and it is currently let me delete that missed call number off so you guys don't have that number. But it is currently 4:17, and I am going to wear this foundation out. Now, I will say, if you guys realize that I have a different look, I am keeping the same base. I'm just going to be switching out my eye glam, for the simple fact that I'm trying to get content up because I did not post really at all this week like I was supposed to. So I'm just trying to play catch up before I have to go out of town again. So yeah, as far as the foundation is concerned, the foundation is very watery. Don't kill me for this, guys. It kind of mimics Fenty Beauty foundation to me as far as how runny it is and how fast it dries down and how just super matte it is. So I'm very excited to see how that turns out, because $36 versus $11, and Fenty Beauty doesn't quite have a shade that matches me. Concealer also dries down extremely fast. You guys know I'm normally contouring or like doing something else while I let the concealer sit. You definitely cannot let this concealer sit on your face, because honey, she dries, and she dries fast, like fast. So I was struggling a little bit trying to blend it out, as you guys saw, but overall I do think that the look looks very good. Looking in the mirror, I don't see any real creasing. However, the only thing that I would change, because I can see like the hollowness under my eyes, I would definitely either purchase another concealer or go ahead and color correct under my foundation. I didn't want to do that just because I wanted to make the tutorial, at least the face portion of the tutorial, all about L'Oreal Infallible. I didn't want to put my Makeup Revolution color correcting concealer under the foundation. So now that I know that like the concealer looks good and the base looks good, I can definitely make sure the next time I wear this foundation to color correct under it, or just buy a L'Oreal Infallible concealer that I can use as a corrector. So that's pretty much all that I have for right now. When you guys see me again, I will probably either be on my phone, or if my camera is charged up enough, I may finish the rest of the review on camera. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys love this video, and I will see you guys in the end with my final thoughts when I get ready to take this foundation off tonight. So I thought I was gonna film another look, but that didn't happen. Time literally started to slip away from me. I was so mesmerized by this look that I started taking pictures for hours. Then I knew that I needed to leave because I was gonna get food, stop to go see my niece, was an hour late going to go get my food. I literally just got my food and got back to the house, and now it's like 9:20, which means that I have officially had this foundation on for about 7 hours. And
good thing about it, I mean, bad for me, but a good thing about it, I was rushing out of the house because I literally had intentions just to go get food, not to do anything else. But I did stop to go see my niece. And because like I said, I had every intention to just go get food and come back home, I didn't grab like my blotting powder. Normally, I always keep my Fenty Beauty matte blotting powder or like the sheets in my purse, but I didn't. So this is like all of the oil that I'm getting, which is typical for me to get oily around the nose. So yeah, I would definitely say this foundation is bomb. I'm definitely going to try a different shade and see how I like it. But overall, L'Oreal is pretty bomb, and I definitely would have to say that my skin looks really, really good. So I would definitely recommend it. Just keep in mind that like the shade range is bigger and better than Pro Matte, but you're still probably gonna have to buy 2 shades or kind of like offset your foundation with your choice of concealer. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and follow my social media. You guys already know everything's going to be listed down there. Sorry if I'm looking everywhere but in the lens, because I'm hungry, gotta pee, and I'm ready to put this phone down. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. I'm out.